All right, so now that we have gotten all the news out, we've seen everything that we were waiting on. I mean, games and stuff was a big surprise, but the main thing everybody was waiting on was the price. And the price, I have to say, is what I expected. I mean, $500 for the regular PlayStation 5 and then $400 for the digital copy. So I mean, that's to be expected. I mean, especially after what Xbox did, you couldn't expect anything different than that. But bruh, they talk about it and we talk about it, how, you know, the games is what makes or breaks these consoles, and Sony just keeps impressing. Like, I pretty much was already sold on the games before what they showed today. Like, I mean, you just got actual gameplay of Miles Morales, and let's just talk about that for a minute. That Miles Morales is impressive because I was expecting, when they say that it's a standalone and it's an addition to the storyline, I was expecting more like a DLC type of thing, or Miles Morales with, I was expecting Spider-Man with a Miles Morales coat of paint. And as we can see, they rebuilt that dude's entire fighting style. He does not fight like Spider-Man. So I am very impressed with them doing that. But then you had the Final Fantasy that was not expected. It was rumored, but it was not expected. You had the Oddworld. You know, the Oddworld, I'm still making up my mind if I want to play it. But that Devil May Cry Virgil addition to the game, you got to be kidding me, bruh. I was not expecting that, because I mean, everybody's been asking for that for so long, and everybody talked about how play the game, the original DMC5, you get to the end, you got the fight with Virgil, and then he turns around and helps you, blah 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 blah. You know, trying to keep the spoilers as much as low as possible for the people that haven't played that game yet. But he's in the game, and then everybody's been saying, well, why can't he be a playable character in the game? And now he's going to be a playable character. But not only that, it's not like they're just giving you Virgil as a DLC addition. Like, you can see that they added story. There's more story going on in the game, tied around his addition to the story. It's not just DLC add-on, so to speak. And I know we got people that's probably going to jump the gun and say, yeah, but I shouldn't have to rebuy the whole game just to get Virgil. Well, we don't know. This might end up being a part of that free upgrade thing. If you already own DMC 5 on PlayStation 4, then it's a free upgrade to go to PlayStation 5 and get Virgil. But now, in my opinion, I don't think it should be a free upgrade. I think, if anything, let me drop another $10, $20 to upgrade it to PlayStation 5 to get Virgil, because technically they're adding more than just a character to the game. They're adding more gameplay. So it's not actually the same exact game moving over to PlayStation 5. I mean, the majority of it will be, but I believe, and I really hope Capcom will do something sort of like that. Either make it free upgrade, or just say, hey, we're not gonna make it free, but we'll treat it as the same as if you was buying DLC, and you'll just have to pay $10, $20 to upgrade it to the special edition, so you can have the Virgil addition to it. But I'm very impressed with that. Let's see, what else was I impressed by? Man, the Demon Souls, it looks beautiful. Demon Souls look beautiful. I didn't like the whole no power bar on the screen and the dude running through one smacking everything till he got to the boss and died. Then they do the whole reveal of all the stuff that's coming in for people that haven't played Demon Souls before. I mean, it'll be a new addition to you for people that's played Demon Souls before. Hopefully they sneak in some new bosses in there for us to test out, because I mean I played Demon Souls. I beat Demon Souls back on PlayStation 3, so it's old enough game now to getting a remaster. Not gonna do that much for me to like just run out there and get it. They would have to bring something that's gonna like bring me into it, because I played the game and beat it. But I do like how it looks, because how it looks is a good showing of going forward what to expect from those genre games from them. So Demon Souls is a good start for that, to give us hope on where it's gonna go going forward. So I'm okay with that portion of it. But yeah, they gotta bring a little bit more in order for me to just say, okay, I'll go replay Demon Souls again in a new high definition 4K PlayStation 5 graphics. Like, there's gotta be, y'all gotta have some secret stuff or some new stuff added to it for me to do that. But I'm still impressed with the way it looked. Let's get back to these prices, man. So if we think about it, if I remember correctly, it was $4.99 for the standard, $3.99 for the digital. November 12th is the release date for everybody, just about everywhere, and November 19th for everywhere, but the US is the 12th. So we're talking 2 days after Xboxes, because Xbox was what, November 10th, I want to say it was. So I think it was November 10th. Let me look up the footage, because I don't want to sound like an ass on my own video. I don't want to be giving off the misinformation, because you know how the analytical crowd is. They go in on you quickly. They go in on you quickly when you ain't got your facts. Yeah, so we're talking 2 days. November 10th. So 2 days after Xbox drops, PlayStation is dropping. I didn't see anything. Now, one thing that I say that Xbox got going for them, that PlayStation could have done, may be doing, and we just haven't got all the info about it yet, is Xbox has got that financing deal. So that's gonna, for people that want to get into the next gen consoles right away, that's a good thing for them, because they get to finance it 24 months, $25 for the digital for the S, and then $35 for the X a month for 24 months to finance it out if you want to get it, or you can just buy it full price for the price that it is. I didn't see, I mean, PlayStation hadn't mentioned anything like that yet. I do know pre-orders go on tomorrow. Pre-orders start tomorrow for PlayStation. If PlayStation come and do that whole thing like Xbox is doing, then they're changing the game. If they don't, it ain't really gonna matter to me. I mean, I'm on the side of, if you financing a console, probably shouldn't be buying a console yet. You probably should wait until you can afford to actually just buy it. But if, due to things that happened, you know, this year, and this hasn't been the year of normality, so there has been some things that kind of weigh on the side of, yeah, you might be able to, I might can see why you may want to finance it, but still, PlayStation come out and do that same thing, then I still see more people going for the PlayStation than the Xbox due to the showcase we just got. But I mean, it's either or. I know for me, if Xbox can finally bring something that makes me say I gotta have one, then I'll get one. I mean, I own an Xbox now, and for y'all that think that I'm lying, Xbox One S, I didn't get an X because I thought that was stupid to spend that much for a console that didn't have no games, but I at least got the S. So I'll get one if they give me a reason to get one. The problem I got is I got a PC, and if they're sticking with the whole everything can be on the PC or the Xbox, then I got no reason to get no Xbox. But the PlayStation, I gotta get it. There's a lot more stuff that they showed off today that's exclusive to PlayStation. So if you don't have one, you ain't playing it. And that is a very big reason why I'm getting one. Very big reason why I'm getting one. I am a fan of the exclusives. People can play this whole exclusive ain't that important game all they want. You don't buy a PlayStation to play the stuff that everybody else is playing on every other platform. You buy a PlayStation to play PlayStation's products. Console war or not, you buy a console that has exclusives for the games that you can only play there and not anywhere else. If you don't game for that reason, then play it on a PC. PC is the most consumer friendly thing you can have because they get a little bit from everybody. But when it comes to this is only for my console, this is exclusive to me only, the best experience is going to be on the system that has the exclusives, because you're getting games that nobody else can play. And they take their time. And if you've seen the track record of how their Sony's exclusives come out, you know why people mention exclusives. I mean, to have this notion that nobody cares about exclusives, get out of here with it. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. You know darn well you care about the exclusives. You cared about them when Microsoft had them. You cared about having that battle when Microsoft had them. Why are you gonna all of a sudden not care about them now? Come on, just stop it. Anyway, I like what I saw. I'm very hyped for the PlayStation. We got a price. We got a release date. Everybody should be ready for this now. There's no more excuses about, oh, we don't know how much it's gonna cost. We can get rid of all the rumors about they're gonna undercut them. None of that. All of it's gone. It's all laid to rest. It's all laid to rest. You know when both systems are coming out? November 10th for the Xbox and the Xbox X and the Xbox S, and November 12th for PlayStation 5, both digital and non-digital. Now, one thing I did notice is that from what I see, the PlayStation 5s, both digital and non-digital, it's the same specs. The same specs across the board. They just took the disc out of one of them. It's the same specs for their PlayStation across the board for both. So you're not losing anything by buying the digital versus the disc drive. So you could go either or on that, whichever fits your preference the most. Because me personally, even when I first seen the reveal of them, I thought about I could probably get the disc version for myself because I like having those as a collector's item, and then the digital for my kids because I mean I'm not gonna sit up and spend $1,000. Well, I'll still spend close to $1,000, but I'll save myself about $100, even tax wise, to go with a digital for them and a disc version for myself. But if digital is your preference, go with the digital. You're not losing anything. If disc is your preference, go with the disc. You're not losing anything. Where Xbox, you're getting a fully realized Xbox next gen console with the X, but with the S, it's pretty much the Xbox One X, or even the One S. I mean, we're talking about it ain't even true 4K. So you gotta weigh your options there on that. But anyway, we ready. We ready. My brother loves to say it all the time, and I'll say it too. Take my money. You already took my money. You took my money the day you announced it and showed me off the Miles Morales before today. I just didn't know what how much money to give you. Now I know you got my money. You got my money. Go ahead and tell me what you think down below. I mean, well, you go on Xbox, you go on PlayStation. Did you like what you saw from PlayStation? you gonna stay at PC, like, just let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are on everything of today. But now that we got a price, I'm ready to go. I will be streaming later on tonight, so I'm gonna be going through Marvel now. I'm actually gonna start covering that game because I've gotten my feet wet in it and really figured out the systems, and I feel like it's time for me to start showcasing and showing off builds and things of that nature. So stay tuned for that. We will be on tonight approximately around about 8ish, 9 o'clock ish, somewhere in there. And you can follow me over there on Twitch at Cool Convict. So we will be doing that tonight. So if you want to come over there and talk with me some more about what we saw today at the showcase, feel free to come on over and hang out. And always, if you're new to the channel, I mean, I do podcasts, I do gameplay, I do things like this where I just kind of sit and give my thoughts on things. So feel free to subscribe. And as always, keep it cool. I'm out.
I am so amazing, look how I'm blazing. These niggas talk shit, don't let it faze me. Just keep making the hits and let the game speak. Cause you niggas trying to catch you to my style in the same speed. But I'm too far to reach, so I dangle lifelines that one you can keep. Cause this nigga gon' shine just for you to see. Better take the time now to shake hands with me. But they really won't. Just wishing I go away is what they really want. Cause I've been taking over stages since they put me on. Niggas smile hard in my face but hate me when I'm gone. But I'm okay with that, cause as long as I'm breathing, Lord got my back. So I just keep dishing the meals and keeping all the scraps, cause I'll be ready for the marathon while you getting fat.